do in the Philippines if you want to live here and come here if you're fucking normal. Now, you can come here and do all the weird shit like some of the bloggers talk about. 7 years old, go find yourself a 24-year-old piece of ass. There you go. However, I have a 24-year-old daughter. Get caught with her, I'll beat your ass. Most of the Philippine men feel the same way, and most of the Americans that are married to Philippine women think that way. You walk in a mall, and you're 65, 70, or whatever, and you got a little youngster on your arm, look at the looks you get from the Philippine men. And then you wonder why you don't have any friends. It's pretty shitty, honestly, that guys do that. And I get it, I do. I mean, get somebody that there's no way you could ever talk to, let alone sleep with in the U.S. Oh yeah, a piece of arm candy. Whoopee! No interest. My wife's 56, and it's the perfect age group. I'm 70, we're happy. We have a nice home, nice life. We do a lot of stuff. The only one that's not really capable of doing a lot of stuff is me, because I'm 7 years old. So yesterday we spent the whole day walking around in the safari park. It's in Clark. It was really cool, actually. It wasn't as good as Dinosaur Park. We all chatted about it, and we all decided that we have a choice. It's the Dinosaur Park again, not the Safari Park. Safari Park had a lot of... It had... sorry about that. Dogs. It had alligators and tigers and brown and black bears and lion. They had a lion that looked like he was about 400 years old. But he was there. Monkeys. Oh, I have dogs. Did I tell you that? I ever told you that I have dogs? 12, actually. My guard dog. Somebody just decided to come upstairs. Probably to get something to drink. It must be around break time. Oh yeah, it's break time. So anyway, yeah, if you come here, be normal. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against going to some of the bars here that have the girls, and that's fine. I've done a couple myself. I can honestly say I've never slept with a bar girl. Never did anything with a bar girl. I talked to her and kind of be friends. Got a couple of them out of the bars, because they're basically indentured workers. They have to buy everything from the bars. And this is something that nobody has really talked about that I've seen. Like, Matt, you're all into the bar girls. They can't just leave with you to move out and stop working in that bar. They owe the bar money. Every one of them are indentured to the bar. All of them. And I don't think that, these guys that are talking about, just grab one and take her home. Bullshit. They're lying. As soon as they start saying that, I start wondering if they really have done any of that, because they're all indentured. They have to buy their toiletries. Everything that they eat comes from that bar. Everything they drink, everything they use, toilet paper, whatever, all comes from the bar. It's part of their contract, and they have contracts. They're not just walk in and I work here. No, they have a contract with those bars. So, I listen to these guys. Oh yeah, I just went and picked one up, took her home, never took her back. Sure you did. They're lying. Straight up, it's a lie. The other thing is, you can't own property here. Your wife can. Now you can lease property here. There's no issues with doing a lease because it's between you and an owner. My first property here I leased for 100 years for $20 a month. It was great. It's fine. We dumped out of it. Had an option we could get out of it, but they couldn't. We got out. We stripped the house of all the stuff we could use in our new house. Kind of stirred up a little problem with the cops. When the cops came, said I was right, not them. Kicked them out and said, see you later. That was the end of the show. So it worked out fine for me. Didn't work out too good for them, I guess. He put the house all back together, air conditioning, put the windows back in, and he lives in the house, I guess. I don't know exactly what goes on there. Don't care. It's pretty easy to live here, though, honestly, with the peso right now, over 61, moving up to 62 to the dollar. As soon as I get money, it comes right to here. I don't leave anything in the U.S. if I don't have to. A couple, like $1,000 or something. Um, but it's nice living here. It's comfortable. We were out in the heat yesterday. It was hot as fuck. But manageable. I didn't fall over dead and I didn't sweat to death. It was hot. I wore a white shirt, white pants. I was comfortable, hot. Come on. Okay. This is one of my babies. This is Walter. Say hi, Walter. Oh, stop. He's our little 3 and 4 month old dachshund puppy. He's a baby. Okay, get off me. But as far as, the ability to live here, it's easy. Everybody. Oh, and the other one I like is the skin tax. Well, you think it's different in the U.S.? Go to New York and buy something on the street and see how expensive it is. Then have a local go buy it and watch how cheap it is. That's the same shit. Once they know you, like I live in one of the barangays down not in the cities, in the province. I like it. But see, I'm not in doing the bar scene. Here, bar scene would be, there's a couple of beer joints. You can go literally sit and drink beer or barbecue places. That's it. You want to go to the next level of bar, probably you got to go either one of the two beaches, about an hour and a half away, and they have regular bars. You can have mixed drinks or whatever. They're getting kind of pricey. They were $1.50 to $2. Now they're like $3 to $5 a drink. Which still, how many margaritas are you going to drink sitting on a beach? You know what I mean? So a couple is fine. But again, there's no bar girls. There's a couple of, in one of the beaches up in San Juan, which is 2 hours north, they have a couple of places that on the weekends are party facilities, literally. Hundreds of people flock to them. It's trippy. I've been in one of them a couple of times. It's on my scene, but it was worth going to. I think me and my wife went to one once. I don't know, I have to take my daughter up there once so she can check it out. It's kind of cool. It's not what you think. They're smoking weed and shit in there. And who knows? Don't care. Not my business. But yeah, living in the Philippines, it's very simple, guys. Hey, sub the channel if you're on here. Give me a thumbs up. Wait. It's like and subscribe. It really helps our algorithm and makes my channel grow. Hey, there was a major earthquake in Mindanao yesterday. In somewhere between 7.6 and 8.1. I've heard both. So anybody that sends me buy me a coffee on the app, I'll get it to the kids in Mindanao through another blogger that's there, an American blogger that's there. We can help them out a little if you guys want to donate money. And it's up to you. I can't make you. I can't make you not. So do it if you can. $4 or $5, $10. Even if it's $10, we'll send it off to Mindanao, and we'll get some kid to have it. So it'll help the families. That whatever it was, 7, 8 earthquake, whatever, tore that fucking city up, boy. Knocked 2 schools down, took a Jollibee down, just did some devastating damage. And then they've had 4 or 5 more since then, the aftershocks, which are as bad or worse. Wow. Anyway, living in the Philippines, back to that. Things that you don't need here is like, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you don't need credit because you don't need it. You just need a house that you live in. They check on it, and you have instant credit. Unless you pay cash, then you can buy a motorcycle or a car for cash. I bought a motorcycle here for like $1,500. Still have it. That was 9 years ago. Still runs perfect. Looks nice. Still have it. Welders, plumbers, electricians, if you do build a house, they're all accessible. Get everything done here. Tile guys. You get the right guy, you'll figure out how to do all of it. What else? I don't know where we're going to go next weekend. We're going to figure out another amusement park to go see. We're having fun at the amusement park. It's the first time we've done this since I've been here in 10 years, 8 years. And so now we're going to start doing some of the local amusement parks. I think there's one more that we can go to that's within a couple, 3 hours from here. I'm not sure, but I think there is. So we're going to go check it out next. Every week we're going to do one until we're sick of it. I did post a live video. It's like an hour and a half long. If you guys want to see what the park was like yesterday, just look at my videos. Like I said, we put it in live. So it was literally as we were seeing it, the monkeys and the crocodiles, the alligators, the lions and tigers and bear. Oh my. They really had lions, tigers, and bears. It's kind of cool. But as far as exotic animals, no elephants, which I was kind of upset. I thought they had an elephant there. I don't think I've ever really seen a real elephant. So I was looking forward to it. I've seen lions and tigers and crocodiles and bears. They had brown, red, and black bears. I've seen all them before. I've seen lions before and tigers. And they had a really nice aviary with a lot of birds. They had a lot of different kinds of turtles, big ones, land ones, water ones, iguanas, all kinds of monitor lizards and iguanas. They really had four snakes, and I think they were mislabeled because they said that the reticulated python and the Burmese python, they were backwards. I have reticulated pythons. I know what they look like. And where they put the reticulated python label was not on the reticulated pythons. They had it on the Burmese. And I just feel that was a stupid mistake. That, an animal place, they should have known the difference. And they shouldn't tell it. And I know, like I said, I have 4 retics for myself. One big one, no, I have 3, and then one ball python. And they're different animals. They have different personalities. So, I was kind of disappointed with that. But, it is what it is. People like it, people don't know anyway. Most people don't know, a garter snake from a rattlesnake. Oh, look, let me hold that one. Uh-oh, that's fun. And I've been bit by the retics a bunch of times. It's not really that big of a deal. They don't really have teeth. They just have strength. So, anyway, not very many people. I must be early today. No, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. That's why nobody's watching. It's only been 12 minutes. I'm going to jump off, go back on later when people are around. Guys, have a good morning. Enjoy your life, and I will talk to you soon. If I can push the buttons.